Happy Monday! It is February 10th. I ended up just resting yesterday. It was such a pretty day. I brought all the puppies. So yeah, I'm doing like a mini recap. So it ended up being a really pretty day. So I brought the puppies out kind of in an area that I set up on my back deck, and they were so tired just from being in the sun. And I'm so glad I did it because when I walked out this morning, it's cold. It's cold today, or colder, way colder, and rainy. So that just couldn't have been more perfect timing. And so yesterday was pretty hard in the sense of I got to sit in kind of that moment of when the engines are kind of revved down, and I was just kind of looking around and I was like, what am I gonna do? I do like being productive. I do like getting things done, and it is hard to just rest. And I know that there's that takes work to rest. And I was like, right. And I keep kind of saying this, but I'm like, I need you to rest. Like, your job right now is to rest, because I was actually going to do a lot of work yesterday, like work. And I see the runway, and March 1st is so close, and I want to finish strong, and I want to help all these people and projects. And at the end of the day, I was like, I'm just going to do my best. And it is Monday, it's morning. I'm not at Jackson's house, and I didn't go to Jackson's house again last night, and I'm done. And that feels really good. So now I'm gonna heed my own caution, and these next few days I'm gonna be really intentional. I'm gonna be so intentional. Like, when I woke up this morning, I was like, what do you want to do today to lock in sobriety? And the cool thing is, it's like, there's so many options to be sober today. There's so many ways to do it. And I'm really thankful for that. The puppy stuff is going to be pretty chill until the end of this week, because I got my dates wrong. And then Saturday's going to be wild. Oh man. But there's only 8 right now. There were 13 and now there's only 8. I will say it hit me a bit with Sugar not being greeted by her this morning. But then I just reminded myself, I was like, she's greeting 3 little girls, and they're going to love that. Normally, it actually, when I forget something, it typically is a bit more stressful. But the Jackson thing, look, I'm still not over it. The Jackson thing, that was like a present. That honestly felt just like a gift. I was like, it's over. Man, I boo-hooed hard. Just because it was so hard. I think I'm someone who white knuckles and toughs it out, and I don't know if you can always tell when I'm struggling. I mean, sometimes you definitely can. That was hard. It was not fun. So one thing that is happening is, at some point this week, my old roommate, she knows a good amount of what's going on in my life and the happenings, and she's older. She's, I believe at this point, 70 and retired. And she just offered to help me kind of get things in the house ready for res. Which is pretty, that is, normally I would not take someone up on the offer because I'm just stubborn and want to do things on my own. But with this, I'm like, actually, yeah, I could actually use some help. And I was in a lot of panic yesterday, a lot. It kept coming on me, and I was like, no, stop it. And I was like, it was because it was quiet. The puppies were so tired because of the sun, and they were just silent. And I deep cleaned their area because it was so pretty. And I was like, let's do it. Let's deep clean. I feel like I say that a lot, but trust me, if you've ever had puppies, you deep clean a lot. You clean a lot. I made myself go in there when it was quiet and the puppies were out on the deck. And I just stood in there. I was like, very, very, very soon, this is what it's going to be like. And I was like, you need to be ready. And I was like, you gotta accept that this is the season we're about to head into. And I was like, you're not gonna be in it very long because that's such a short window between that and res. But I was like, you will touch into it. And I need you to be able to be okay. And I will be. It's just one of those things that I think mentally, like even when I was making a drive, I don't know if this is weird, but I'll just say it. I was like kind of preparing. I like to prepare ahead of time where I can. I don't like to be surprised. So with the puppies, knowing that that's coming, I like pictured myself standing in the garage and like breaking down the fence setup and just like pushing it to the side like it was done. And then like I pictured it being completely clean. And I actually like pictured myself sitting in the middle of the floor and just like kind of like hugging my knees and just sobbing. And not in a bad way, just in a way of like, it's gonna be hard. You know it's gonna be hard. You've done this before. It's not your first rodeo. And I think for me, I'm like, I just want to process it as much as I can on this side of it, before it's real. I hear them romping around. Actually, just got off with one of my best friend's parents, and they are gonna get Mr. Finn. So this is the puppy that became available with the guy not being ready to take him, which I totally get. So this is Finn. Oh. So when Finn, he like grabs onto my hand. Oh, that's sweet. You wanna say hello? Yeah. Look at that sweet face. He's so sturdy and he's so sweet. He's just a big teddy bear. And like, I don't feel as sad about him leaving because of where he's going, and then I'll be able to like keep up with him. You're gonna have such a good life. You get to grow up on a farm. There's gonna be goats. Yeah, you're gonna have dog siblings. You got 2 amazing parents that are gonna love you so much. Oh, Mr. Man. Things do work out. Things really do work out. So yeah, last night when I went to log into my bank, my face recognition did not recognize my face. And I was like, oh, that was just an accident. And then I tried it multiple times and it did not recognize my face. And that was something that actually was like pretty hard for me in the sense of when I was residing in a larger body or bigger body. My phone made 2 different, like in my photo albums, I don't know how to describe it. My phone made, it was like thinking it was 2 different people, I guess is the best way to say it. And so it would put pictures of me in like a different body in one folder and then me in that current body in another folder. And that was just hard for me. I didn't enjoy that. And so it kind of was hitting that last night a little bit. But the good thing is I was like, you know what? Doesn't matter. I'm beautiful. And also it could have just been that I was wearing my hat forward instead of backwards. When I did the face recognition, I literally had my hat on because I think that is, I mean, it's just a part of me, you know? In a way. All right. Well, I'm gonna hang with Mr. Man for a minute and then hop on this meeting. And I'm also gonna eat some lunch. Yeah. You gonna eat some lunch? Yep. All right. Yeah. Today's been pretty good. I've had a lot of meetings and then I had one of my best friends' parents came by and we hung out for a bit. They're great. They're really good people. They're so sweet. They brought me sausage from their pig that they had, and so I got like 2 pounds of sausage. That was so sweet. And they were like telling me all these recipes to make, and then the dad and I were going on YouTube and watching like homesteading stuff. We have a good amount in common. That was really fun. We're watching like canning stuff and then a lot of cooking stuff. So that was fun to like catch up with them. I hadn't seen them in a bit, so yeah, they're sweet. I'm excited for the little guy. His name is gonna be Sir Fleetus, which I think is hilarious. I love that name so much. I feel that, you know. Yeah, so anyways, closing up the day, and I still feel a bit worn down. I meet with my dietitian tomorrow morning. There's still some things I need to do.
there's an email I need to send that I haven't sent yet. And that is to schedule my, I guess, like reassessment to go to res. I don't know. I feel like I've been assessed a handful. I'm like, I've been assessed so many times, but I think there's kind of like a official final assessment right before you go to res, which I totally get. But that is the one that I need to schedule. And I am dragging my feet on that one. I think partially because I'm just like, is March 1st just like, it's like right there. It's right there. And the fact that, so March 1st is, I think my therapist said it was a Saturday, which is crazy. So March 1st, it is a Saturday. So my last, oh wow, that's actually kind of wild. So my last day of work is the day after my birthday. Gosh, res is like so soon. Wow. Wow. I don't think I've done, oof. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. There's just a lot to figure out between now and res. All right, okay.